Sometimes we all have cop stories. And I want to know, have you ever dealt with the police before? Have you
Oh,
ever
dealt
gotten
with the police.
arrested? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
You've
man.
done all right. Are you a bad kid, Soviet?
I'm
Are
not.
you
I'm
like
not
are you on
that
the
bad.
lam?
I'm not lamb. I'm not that cool. I'm not cool enough to be running away.
Before we go on with the podcast, these two forgot to mention their names, so I'll say it for them. The one on the left is Soviet Spy, and the one on the right is Anthony. So carry on.
Shit, I'm trying to remember,
Not cool
man.
enough.
Let's see. I remember. I can't talk about a lot of this stuff because I'm worried that someone's gonna find out and I'm gonna get like arrested again.
Oh, don't worry, no one watches this.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, fuck, I really don't want to. Ouch. Let's see. Let's talk about other friends' drug stories. I remember one day my friend brought. This was okay. So I'm at school. A bunch of keep getting off topic, but I remember like last podcast I wanted to talk about how one of my old social studies teachers got arrested for selling jewels, like jewel pods, to a bunch of kids. And so this old social studies teachers were selling jewel pods to like the seniors and smoking her jewel in class. And so she got arrested.
Her?
Yeah, she was smoking her jewel in class. And so
What the fuck?
along with a bunch of kids who got arrested for selling wax pens, like marijuana wax and dab pens to a
Don't
bunch of
worry.
kids.
Dad pens.
Dab pens to dab. Like yeah, they were selling dab pens to a
Oh,
bunch of
dab.
kids.
I thought you said dab.
And we said what?
I thought you said dad pens. That hit a little too close to home when it came to my real dad. If you're
Damn.
listening, just hurry up and get the
Selling
milk.
pens with the
Cereal's
pictures of his,
dry. I'm tired of putting water. His long lost dad that isn't existent in his.
It's just a pen with no face on it.
Just a stick figure joined with no face. It's just Slenderman. It's fucking Slenderman.
What a queer. No, it's a black face because you know what they say about black parents.
Yeah,
Unfunny
I know the
joke.
fucking saying. I know the saying. The saying goes, "Get back to the story before we get reported."
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there was rumors going around after the arrest that they're gonna do drug searches. Like, why wouldn't they? It's the kids selling wax pens, and so they did that. They were talking about that all online. Except one of my friends didn't get the memo of them bringing drug dogs to school. So this dude, on a Monday, brought a quarter ounce of weed to school. That's a quarter ounce. It's like, I don't
That's a lot of damn.
And then
That's a lot of
and so
damage.
on the bus, this dude's high off his ass. He's just like, people keep telling him like, dude, they're doing drug searches today. Like, they have drug dogs. And he's like, oh shit. He's freaking the fuck out. First period, he goes to the gym, flushes a quarter ounce of weed down the toilet.
Oh!
and like right after he gets to the bathroom, he's like, dude, I saw a drug dog in there. I'm so glad I flushed that. It's like the fucking who brings, first of all, he's like, yeah, no, I smoked before school, and so like that's why I brought it with me. It's like, dude, what? A quarter ounce? You're gonna smoke a quarter
Just
ounce
that.
of weed before school? No, think about
Don't
actually.
flush it.
That also meant he had more than a quarter ounce on him, because he smoked before he went to school, so he had more than that. Why? Why would you? It's like, give it to some kid and have him like, I don't know, get arrested.
Set him up.
There's another thing is, it's like yeah, like when the kids got arrested for selling wax pens, like their main excuse was like, oh yeah, someone put it in my bag and I'm holding it for a friend. And it's like, dude, those are like $30-$50 wax pens, dude. No one's gonna give that to you. No one's gonna like drop it in your bag and like have you keep it. Like, you brought those yourselves. Anyway, what about you,
How many-
Anthony and Tony?
Uh,
Full of Tonys. Tony Stark. Tony Stark is alone on the planet because all his friends died.
I don't feel so good.
You don't feel too good. Yeah, Peter.
I don't
doesn't
really
either.
have any. I don't have any interesting.
Why'd you bring it up then? Why would you?
You know what?
Why would you bring it up?
Cause got 'em boys.
Why would you bring it up? Anthony. Anthony, I'll take away your role right now. I'll kick you out of this podcast. I have the power.
This wasn't in the job description.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Anyway,
here's a subject I want to touch upon.
yeah,
When you're how old are you, Soviet?
I'm gonna say,
Just I want to know for this topic.
just for this topic. What's the topic about?
I want to know if when I was like, I know in elementary school, I was fucking scared of Slender Man. Right? And I want to know like in my age if you were like the same or if your age group was probably scared of something else different.
Why are you asking
So-
what age I am? Are you saying that you don't know if I'm in elementary school still?
No, I'm saying when I was in elementary school, did you guys follow the same? This whole conversation is sketchy. I'm talking to you about a cop thing, and I'm talking about how old you are. Where are you from, Soviet?
What's your date of birth? Where are you? What's your social security number? How long have you been a US citizen?
When I brought up Slender Man, it brought me a horrible thought back in 5th grade, and I was terrified of Slender Man. Like, I mean, like, I couldn't really sleep because I could just picture his lanky, tall stance,
Lanky Rav?
his dominant fucking stance. Rav is not fucking lanky.
Dude, I am
Anyways, and his I think his face creeped me out. The non-existent face, and all he sees like the
I
more
was gonna say.
or the outlines of where
Yeah, I never.
it'd be.
When I was in like elementary school, I really wasn't superstitious. I wasn't like I wasn't that type of kid because my family wasn't that type of kid or type of family. Like, I never believed in turning off the light before, like turning off the light after you get in bed or whatever, because I wasn't really scared of that. I was scared of the dark,
Mhm.
but not really
Oh,
like
shit, I'm still too.
oh yeah, things are gonna grab me if I put my feet outside of the bed. I wasn't that scared in elementary school because I was stupid, and I really didn't believe any of that stuff. And I was kind of like defiant every time someone was like, "Oh yeah, send this just 20 other kids or you'll die at 2 o'clock at night." I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
try
those
me.
are fucking. Even I knew those were fake.
yeah, but like, I didn't get scared about it. I knew some kids who would get like, should I do it? Maybe it will happen. Maybe it won't, but like, I still don't want to do it.
Facebook chainmail was very annoying to me.
I'm not
Just,
big-
send this or you're gonna die. There's been one where somebody went to the far lengths of actually voicing one of them, saying like, "Oh, fucking the friend named David, he killed me in a ditch. My soul can't rest easy. So
Yeah, the
I'm gonna wait
ones
for you to like tell my story and
the
all
ones
that."
that really piss
Like-
me off are the ones that like, oh, look it up, it's true, and then like you post an actual murder, and I'm like, dude, that's kind of messed up. Like,
That's
you're
a bit
taking
too far.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, man. You don't gain anything from it. Like, what do you gain from posting like all that shit? Like, I guess
What do
if
you
s-
gain from the chainmail? That's
I guess
the thing.
if you see it on Facebook or like on the comment section, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm part of that. I made that. I'm cool. But like, really
Right.
anything else, using an actual murder, and then like
There's a spider. There's a spider on my wall.
spider. What you ever be in the closet?
There's a
faggot?
spider on my fucking wall, dude.
You had a vacuum up the spider today. I was
I
vacuuming,
can't.
You got slurped.
I
up.
can't come out yet.
Oh yeah, the recording's not done.
I actually.
Tristan comes.
Actually,
Anthony comes out as gay. Out of
I
recording.
actually want to touch the fuck. I want the spider to lay on my hand. I'm actually cool with spiders. I'm cool with bugs. I occasionally let them just walk all over my hand. So is it a good idea for me to let them touch me?
They're probably not gonna kill you. I mean, like, you're a big person. I don't think anyone else, like tarantulas, won't kill you, but they give you like allergies. Most
Oh, no,
spiders
no,
won't
fuck
kill
it.
you either. but like probably fine. I used to like in middle school. I used to like despise spiders, like insects in general, anything with legs, because morbid, paranoia, phobia / whatever ish things.
Oh, that motherfucker's on the move.
Damn, this everybody gangsta to the spiders start walking.
I love those memes so much.
The weirdest shit. Everybody gangsta to the fucking gas station start walking. To the gas pump start walking, yeah.
Everybody's gangsta until
the babies start walking.
until the retarded kid starts plug walking.
Oh man, I feel bad for the retarded kids like a lot, but I really just can't help myself from laughing sometimes. It's really messed up. I remember like
I do the same. Don't fucking worry.
My sociology teacher lets us all out early for like passing period. Like the clock will turn, 10:26, and then she'll let us out, and then the bell will ring like a minute later, and she'll let us out earlier. So I'll be like one of the only people out in the hallways, and then the retarded kids, fucking the sped ed kids, like those fucking birds. Yeah, they go out early, so I'll pass one of them. I remember one time I was like walking by to my next class, and then one of them starts screaming at me. It's this girl in a wheelchair screaming at me, and her aide, their teacher's aide, wasn't there anywhere, and so she's just screaming at me in the long end of the hallway. I can't do anything about it because like she's at the end of the hallway. She's gonna start screaming at me until I get to my class. And because this is like before the bell rang, none of the classes are open, and so I'm just in the hallway with this kid screaming at me, and she's not like regular kid screaming. She's like feral dog barking, screaming at me,
like bloody murder, fucking screaming.
Yeah, and then like yelling at me, and it's like, what do I do? I can't go inside.
Was she saying something, or was she just?
She was just kind of screaming.
That's that kind of screaming, or
no, it was more screaming.
Or no, I feel like on a wheelchair, I feel like that type would be.
Are you like an expert on autistic kids screaming now? Like wheelchair types be like.
Standing types be like.
Plug walking nibbas be like.
Wheelchair type. I can't even make the fucking joke. I'm laughing so much.
We can't talk about this. I can't.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, a little. Are you into gaming, Soviet? Are you like a very avid person when it comes towards it?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not the type of person that would like die if I didn't get my dose of gaming. But I'm like, if I'm bored,
no.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Are you knowledgeable about it? That's what I'm trying to like get at here.
Depends. Like the whole entire community.
What is it fucking called? When you're like a little youngin, like a elementary school type, where you mostly have fond memories of fucking gaming. What was your shit back then? Well, what did you used to have?
Okay. I had elementary school. Let's see. I had Roblox. The thing is, my parents didn't want to buy me stuff, and so
Roblox.
Roblox. I had Roblox. I had Roblox on my like $100 computer that barely ran it, and so it was the worst quality ever, and I still enjoyed it so much. I never played, I played role-playing games because I was a fast typer, and my computer couldn't run anything else. Like all those special games with like, shooting and fast-paced
like
action.
Like the plug walk special?
Like, seizure epilepsy every time you speak kind of special. Like the fancy
what
games.
noise do you think that What noise do you think that'd be? The seizure, epilepsy
I
special?
really don't know. The only thing I know about is like the sound my computer made every time I try to run it. It made it sound like. And so I never ran those games because my computer would always like commit Sudoku. And that was mostly my childhood. I also had a Wii.
I'm holding back my laughter way too hard, and I gotta let that shit out. Oh my god! Come on, fucking Sudoku.
I remember I got a good monitor before I got a computer, and so what I did was I had to take apart the keyboard. I literally pulled up the keyboard, and then plugged it. I had it at my feet, and so like sometimes I'll be like on a Discord call, no, a Skype call, because I didn't use Discord back then. I'll be on a Skype call with my friends playing Roblox, and I would like hit my foot on the laptop and it'd like die. It literally crash. And so, God, fond memories, man. Fond memories of me slapping my computer to turn it off. Because I would do that. Because it was like the fastest way to turn it off. I'd just smack it. And then it'd turn off. It's like if I was like beating my dick to like, you know, Robloxy and titty porn, I can just like slap my computer really hard and it'll be like off and gone.
Slapping with cock. Everything will be gone. The hard drive will be wiped.
Oh yeah, it's like my special, you know, my elementary school ingenuity. What'd you play, Anthony? Little youngin, little boy.
I remember it was a mix between the GameCube and the original Xbox. But mostly it was the GameCube, and I remembered mostly playing. Oh, what was the game? Matrix, which I know weird. I had the weirdest selection of games. The Matrix, a game called Def Jam Vendetta, which I've been looking at videos of the game recently, and it looks really fun. I'd love to like get an emulator, run a GameCube emulator just to play it again.
Oh yeah.
Mario Kart Double Dash, which scratched. I've never played Melee actually, and that's like the only reason people got GameCubes is for Melee. But I oddly didn't have one, especially for a kid my age.
Can't you play on the Wii? Like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can play GameCube games on the Wii.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I didn't have much of my Wii because again, my parents didn't want to buy stuff for me. I had this one karate game that I don't think I have anymore. And then
for
like,
what console or for whatever
Wii.
The fuck? Did you ever have a console? Oh, Wii.
No, it was only the Wii. I never had the Xbox or anything else like that. I remember when the PS3 came out, man. And then like it sparked the, you know, PS3, Xbox 360 debate all over again in my school. It was like around the same time I found a dead bird on the ground because it like I guess its mother pushed it off the edge and it died. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. The dead birds and PS3s aside, I never had another console other than a Wii. I was poor, I guess.
You know, a little funny story about the original Xbox I had. It was either the disc reader didn't work too well, or my GTA 3 game copy was really fucking scratched. But I remember praying to fucking God himself for the game to run, and it would only run like 2 minutes before it just died and froze. And I kid you not, after like booting it 10 times, it would only work like twice at most. And I don't know, I liked it back then because back then it's like, oh, I was even fucking grateful to play GTA for like more than 5 minutes, and I enjoyed those times where nothing really mattered and the little things was like fucking Jesus to you.
Oh, yeah, I remember like overclocking my computer so it would actually run Roblox. Then yeah, like getting a fan to point straight at like my exposed motherboard of my laptop because I pulled up the keyboard, and like talking with my friends on my phone because if I ran Skype on my computer it'd like die. But it was just fun still, you know. I could appreciate it still. It was like really wholesome and nice. Like, damn, I miss my childhood, but I feel like it's everyone.
I feel like back then, like even if a Roblox ran in like 20 frames per second, you'd fucking nut on the spot.
It didn't run 20 frames per second. It ran 14, man. It ran 14 on the lowest graphical settings, and like I would make.
And like, what was the peak?
Oh, the peak would be like fine, like 30-ish, you know? But like, oh, man, I remember getting like my friends would send me games. I have Helldivers, and it's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a point and click kind of game, but it's also not really. It's a pretty fun game. But anyway, my cousin got it for me. He bought it for me, and he bought me all the DLCs. And so I really wanted to run it and play with him. The thing is, my computer could barely run it. So what I did was I made the resolution of my monitor like 640 by 580. Like old, you know, fucking 1990s graphics kind of quality. And then ran it like that at like 24 frames per second. And then I enjoyed the fuck out of it. You know, until I got a new PC, and then everything was like, whatever.
It's weird how we grow up and standards change tremendously.
Oh yeah, like nowadays, if I had a game and I couldn't play it at like 60, above 60, I would have like, you know, killed myself. I would have just like either dropped the game or like lower the quality because it's just such a necessity nowadays.
I want to steer into another topic which kind of relates towards this, and that is I heard about Ninja's banning attempt, mainly because somebody killed him and danced or emoted on him, and he banned him, saying stream sniping. I really hated it because basically you can't emote on him, or else his gamer rage will fucking take over his body and make him do something bad.
I think it's like more popularity and being able to do what you want, and then like that go into your head.
Oh, yeah, but like still, then you have a fucking set standard. Since you're such high of a person now, you think you can do such high of an action without getting like a big consequence now.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people nowadays. But that's like Ninja. You know, he racks in hundreds of thousands of dollars each charity stream. I don't know, like, I think it's like, I don't know what it's like.
Does he get any of it though?
I don't. He does. I think in ads. When every time he gets an ad, he gets money from that. And every subscriber he gets money from that. And he has like, you know, he gets $5 from each subscriber, and he has like what 10,000 subscribers, and so he makes, you know, each month 50,000 at least. I don't know what the actual statistics are, but like, at least he makes 50,000 every month from just doing whatever on his ass. And so he's living well. And so you can really do a lot with that power too.
I want to be that rich. I want to be that rich one day. Especially for doing a thing just for fucking gaming, and you get paid doing it for not even just for gaming in fucking general.
I guess, but
I want to be that rich and spoiled.
I wish I would be able to like stay humble. I guess I don't want to be like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I feel that's hard because you gotta like something like can kind of accept, like doing ads and doing whatever kind of makes sense, but like I don't know.
I just want to know how. Once I'm rich, I want to know how my mindset would change if I'm ever going to become like feel like I have more power than I already do. So, like Ninja, I feel like when he kind of rose up, he was just like, oh, I'm going to play games on stream. This is going to be cool. This is going to be fun. I'm going to play games and all that.
Oh.
But now it's come to a standard where it's all like, oh, you know, and I could do this since I think I have this much power now.
He doesn't make 50,000. He makes 500,000. He makes a month.
A month.
There's no way this is right. No one. What the?
People get bachelors just to make not even half of it. Less than half of that.
Not even. Jesus Christ. He doesn't. God. God.
Yeah, he has like the dirtiest fucking room.
He really doesn't deserve all that stuff. To be honest, the donating to charity is really good. You know, donating to charity is really cool. But like having a toxic personality that like you can't lose or whatever like that, and just making all that money, he could donate more. You know, if he makes even if he makes 50,000, he could donate more. 50,000 a year is enough salary for a lot of people. 50,000 a month is
more than fucking enough.
Dude, it's more than
way
enough.
more than enough.
He can donate. I don't know what he's doing with all that money. He can donate way more, and so yeah, I guess
It's like just for gaming. It's lucky how he's just that little 1% that made it, just because he's good at a game. Fuck, I'm good at Splatoon.
It's probably a lot of other things, because a lot of it isn't just one thing. It's like slowly rising up. He might not be the best Fortnite player, but I guess he's most entertaining. Or, the classic, your whole entire fan base is 12-year-olds, and that's why you got, whatever.
He's the most popularized, I'd say, for like...
Yeah.
I think I could make an analogy how Ninja is someone like how he would be somewhat related to the rap community, how people that are praised that are really good aren't the best compared to people that aren't very known. Like I could say that for Kill Bill and Raph.
They're probably one of the best
really good.
But like they're not popular.
They're not popular. They should be though. They should be held to that certain extent. Regular consumers and all that hold people like Now I'm gonna name people that don't make the best music for them to be held to such a standard, and I don't know if you guys could disagree, but I don't give a flying shit. Lil Pump, for example, I don't like his music. I don't like how he goes about it, and I don't like the repetition that each song has.
It doesn't take work to do that. It doesn't, anyone can make a Lil Pump song. I can make a Lil Pump song. I will make a Lil Pump song. It's such a stereotype. But the thing is, it's a stereotype. It's easy to fall into. It's easy to do. Like, if Lil Pump wants to make a song for his fans, and his fans like it, he can do that easily. And then more power to him. If you have fans, I guess, it makes a shit ton of money.
But do you think people only like the song because it's his name? Like, just because his name is on the song, it's automatically fucking good?
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of it is from that. Like, to be honest, sometimes I'll, listen to Ramona in the car. I'll be, on the way back from a long trip. I'll listen to Ramona from, Kill Bill. And then I'll be like, I could see this on the radio. I don't see why not. And I don't see why not. All the fucking repetitive, stupid pop songs on the radio are dumb. And I can actually see Ramona, something like this quality, on the radio. But it's not, because he's not popular enough. Or he's not, with a big distribution,
a big following or anything, big crowd,
a big corporation backing him. Because a big corporation's who gets him the shows. The corporation is who copyrights everything. Corporation is who distributes everything.
I don't know why that reminded me. Was a video of Supreme Patty being writing down a record label, being fucking signed, and the fact that Supreme Patty, the fucking Chris, play the clip, blah blah blah, by fucking him.
On the road, you already know. Bitch, call my phone, she like blah 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 blah. But I'm on the road, I'm like nah 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 nah. She like wah 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 wah. I'm like yeah 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 yeah. I feel like
the fact that fucking song right there is more popular than
blah, blah, blah,
more
blah.
fucking views. Yeah, the fact that fucking song has more views than Bill does have followings, it fucking angers me.
Yeah, it's because, you have an Instagram personality, and then you advertise the shit, and then you can get popular off of that. I bet if Kill Bill and Rav advertised their stuff more and became more stereotypical, became the kind of people that would comment, "Oh, I'm a new inspiring rapper, follow my page," kind of stuff, in the Instagram comments, they would get more popular, but it wouldn't feel the same. It would be a bunch of people that are just
feel sympathy. It's not
even feel sympathy, just don't feel anything. The people that don't feel the lore of it, they don't feel all the, I rose up from Newgrounds kind of shit.
They felt obligated. To fucking follow when they said, "Oh, you follow me, I'm starting rapper." Do you know the feeling it was when I first listened to Abandoned 2 by Kill Bill? barely finding it out. That's when I knew, like, this genre, what this man makes, is exactly what I've been looking for
Yeah,
all my
and
fucking
like
life.
thing is, you weren't forced to do that. You weren't like you did it by yourself, and you're just like, I want to listen to more. This isn't like all my friends are listening to it. I want to listen to more. It's like I want to listen to more because I like this, and I want to listen to more because it's advertised and everything. So whatever. But
I stumbled upon it. That's the best feeling. It's like, oh, it just happened. For some reason, I just found my dream. I found my dream rapper. I found my dream artist.
yeah, I got into Kill Bill and Rav from I think it was I Bruce Easily, and they're having a collab soon, which is kind of cool. They're talking about it since July, but I followed I Bruce Easily, which is now like gone account, and he recommended he did like an edit of like Melancholy. I forgot what it was called. It was like Good Morning Melancholy, how you doing? And he got me into Rav. I didn't think much about it. I'm like, well, this is a really cool song. I'm gonna look him up, listen to some of the songs, and like I kind of stopped because I couldn't find any more. And then he shows me Kill Bill. I found his SoundCloud. I found all his songs. Listened to all his songs, and I found his Bandcamp. And after I found this Bandcamp, I found everything about EXO. I found, Square, fucking, everyone. Datacat. I love Datacat.
Was Aerospray a part of this yet?
No, Aerospace actually joined recently. I think it was...
Okay, the reason I said Aerospray is because I was thinking about Splatoon. Holy fucking shit. Aerospace. There's a weapon. There's a weapon called Aerospray in Splatoon. It's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
garbage. I fucking hate that weapon. Anyways.
I think he joined like after the August like concert kind of thing. But actually, you know what I loved? Like when Shotgun Wang and when Bruce posted the image of like the collab files, and then everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, I love Kill Bill and Rav," and like I love Kill Bill, or I love Rav. Yeah, Rav, they're so fire. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that many people actually liked him. Because I don't know, it's kind of cool.
If it weren't for Bruce, I wouldn't know who the fuck Rav or Bill would
Yeah,
be.
real shit. I think that's like a lot of people. I think a lot of people it's either like Super Mega or Bruce. He's kind of popular on Instagram. He like advertises himself, and yeah, it's kind of cool.
The only reason I know, the first song I've ever heard from either Bill or Rav, the first fucking song, you fuckers are asking for this one. And it was I don't know which fighter or boxer was it, but it was like a compilation. I remember him being on a fucking bike, muscles and all that showing, and then he was just jogging. I liked it, and I'm like, oh, this song, you can't get me wrong, because Rav fucking wrote it and rapped it drunk. And you can tell there's fucking fuel in that song. He's like screaming out whatever he fucking built in, and I love that song. So I'm like, all right, I want to hear more of this guy. Then Rav mentioned Bill multiple times. I'm like, okay, who's this Bill fellow? Then I heard Abandon Part 2, and then it had Rap 2. I'm like, all right, so I got more into Bill. Then shit, now I'm into the lesser known songs. I'm into fucking Miyazaki. Is that what it's called? Or Miyazaki?
I think Miyazaki. Yeah.
Zaki, and then Nothing Else Matters in the Field, or Good Luck Chuck. I think those are fucking underrated. I love them. Love those songs.
Ramona and dude, I mean, like, just a lot of it. Like, he loves. The thing about Rav is he doesn't like all his B-sides. Like he said himself, like he thinks his B-sides are throwaways or whatever. But I love them. I love all of them. I think one of my favorites is 4. He says he hates 4. Like, you fuckers were asking for this one. It's on it, and then what's it called? I don't know what else is on there, but just I really think he doesn't like appreciate his music as much as he should, because he's a cool dude. He's a great person. No, it was B-sides 3. Oh yeah,
I never understood
Hypocrisy. She's singing my song, and like Anxiety Persists. Like you liver failure and whatever. And yeah, and Wings. Wings is a pretty good song.
Look, in conclusion, Bill and Rav, they're great people.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck is listening that don't know them, I advise you to check them out. Yeah.
They have a band
starting.
Camp, they got...
They got a fucking YouTube. Just search up. I think a good starting. What do you think a good starting song would be for people, new listeners for rap? Number one starting song for rap.
Oh shit, it's hard. I mean, it really depends because you got two spectrums. You got like the serious kind of lighthearted rap, then you got like the he's screaming out his feelings kind of stuff, and like he does do both of it. He does do like kind of slow, quiet. You know, I'm feeling it right now. I mean, he does. You know, fuck is asking for this one?
Yeah,
like,
either that or Abandon.
Yeah,
those two songs are like should be his fucking
Anxiety
face.
Persists is pretty good too. You kind of get, you know, his sense and how he feels, and yeah. Kill Bill, good recommendation.
What about Bill?
Something from Ramona.
About Last Night or Abandon 2?
I think Abandon 2.
Love About Last Night.
Yeah, I think shit, I don't know. I think About Last Night's pretty good too. I think About Last Night and then Abandon 2. You can kind of get the dynamic between Rav and, you know, Rav and Kill Bill.
I like how Bill can be that chill, you know, the sad rap type shit. And he hits you fucking hard with the Shook Ones challenge Hola or a slow jam movie. He fucking just punches you. It's like you're not expecting it because you expect like, the whole sad tempo and all that.
He makes you know Resin. Okay. Like he made what's it called? Resin and Drop Season. Drop Season's like kind of like all hype. It's almost all hype. It's all, you know, just sounds and just you're feeling it completely. And then Resin's kind of in the middle, and then Ramona just takes a huge deep like dive straight into like the somber kind of emotional music.
Yeah.
And it's like a big change.
That still correlates. Fuck, whatever the fuck. To his original idea that seemed a bit too ambitious, which was like the red soundtrack for that being the hype, the blue for being I don't know the exact colors.
It was for neat, I think. I think it was like blue, red, blue, green, whatever like that. Or I don't remember.
And he did do it, but he just put in a different cosmetic. So I think he should have went on with it. That'd been cool.
I don't know. I mean, I think it would have been cool going on with it so people understand it, but like. I don't know, I like Resin, I like the kind of Drop Season, I like, you know, the entire aesthetic of, like, DJ Hentai Daddy.
I've always wanted to Bill, where did the Ramona come from? Because I really like
I think he's probably answered that. I think, probably answered that somewhere. I feel like I've heard of it already, but, I don't know, ask him. You know, you can talk to him, you can ask him. Well, that's what I love about
since we don't
Kill Bill and Rav.
So we don't annoy you guys with any more Kill Bill and Rav. How about we shift on to topics and go how I want to know. This may be a somewhat of a controversial topic or an uprising one.
What's your views on abortion? What?
I wanted to ask. There's this girl that wanted to go for cheerleading, but she didn't make the cut, so she cried and got to the point where they just felt fucking bad, and they just let her in because why the fuck not? So she could stop bitching. And I want to know, like, what do you think about that?
Was she any good?
If she was good, then she would have fucking made it.
I mean, no. Did she like prove herself after? You know, I could see a situation where someone could have like not gotten in because they weren't their best, or like they didn't feel accepted, and so they didn't try their best, or you know, I don't know. But in other cases, like if they're bad, you don't let them in. This is you don't entertain the idea that they're good by letting them in. You know, there's standards for a reason. You can't just let someone break the standards because they're a whiny piece of shit. Like, that sounds just about white. You know? That sounds just about, you know, I'm white female. I'm a white cis female and I get what I want. my dad is a lawyer and he'll sue you if you don't give me the cheerleading role kind of thing.
Supposedly it's a new policy for a cheerleading team now.
That kind of changes it.
And it's just the fact that now those who actually tried, like fucking sweat and went through so much agony just to make it, now since they're being put up with people that just asked to join and now they join, it angered me too. Like, what the hell? I tried so hard
if you don't,
just to get in here, then now you guys come.
Yeah, I don't know. If I actually got more context on it, like if it was hard, if it was easy and you failed it, you don't deserve to be in it, no matter what. And to be honest, it probably was easy. I don't see. The thing about cheerleading is like, it's sort of a sport. I'd call it a sport. But they wouldn't make the test hard because they want new cheerleaders. And so if you're not even, if they don't think you can do the basic stuff in cheerleading, you shouldn't be in there. This isn't a problem with you wanting to be in cheerleading. This is a problem of you slowing down the whole entire team. To be honest, that if that girl took some time out of her day and like got in some like classes, there probably is some class you can take, like gymnastics or whatever, to get more fit and like able to do the test. Do the test again.
And try,
yeah,
try next time.
But
that's the thing that people don't.
No, I'm changing my view completely. Yeah, no, she doesn't deserve to be in there. It's not an issue of like getting in. This is an issue of not trying hard enough. If you actually tried, you could have done something after school. You could have done, gymnastics. You could have taken the test again until you actually got it, until you deserve to get in. But just whining about it, that's not right. And you're gonna slow down the team. You're gonna, you're hurting everyone else. You're not helping anyone for doing it. You're not a good addition to the team. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna completely change the topic real quick, and I want Chris to put this image on the screen. Here you go, Chris. What do you think of this?
Bart Simpson harass.
Oh my god! I just want to know. I don't know, like what kind of
what kind of energy, dude? Imagine like stubbing your toe and getting your toe stuck in the wall. Like,
just imagine scraping the hardwood and getting beat by your fucking mom.
Imagine like. Dude, imagine wearing sandals and getting, like, mugged, and so instead of, like, fighting back, you just kick him in the shin. He's just bleeding.
It's just fucking Chuck Norris roundhouse kick him with your fucking toe.
If you, like, kick hard enough, your knee, like, your fucking, your toenails will, like, the serrated bits will get stuck inside of him. Because he has little bits of toenail stuck inside of him. He goes to the hospital and has to explain away what his 4 bits of toenail. Like triangular shaped toenail inside of his like shin.
I don't know why when I look at that image, it just reminds me of Shark Boy's fucking haircut.
Oh, God, it's I don't know. To be honest,
do you know what fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl is? I just want.
Oh hell yeah, of course, yeah.
All right.
Something. Go to sleep, or I'll kick you.
It goes.
Dream.
Close your dreams.
Close your dreams.
Dreaming.
Close your mouth. Go to dream. Dream.
Close your mouth. Shut your eyes. Dream and get us out. I think it's like that.
To be honest, that had the same energy as Spy Kids. I don't know why. But, like every time I think of that, I think of Spy Kids.
It's just that corny little preteen fucking.
Yeah, the preteen kind of like the costumes. All the costumes look the same. Like the kind of big, overweight, non-sleek costumes. The big, cartoony costumes that are brought into the real world kind of stuff.
Well, what about this? It wouldn't be the same movie if they both didn't have horrible CGI.
No, of course not. I think the whole entire point was like the 2008, 2004-ish, terrible CGI along with the big costumes. Remember the thumb people? Spy Kids?
Yeah,
The
with the
people made
red
of
fucking suits.
yeah, that terrified me as a kid.
They look like the new emoji.
I had
I love it.
I had
Spy
dreams
Kids
about
3.
being turned into a thumb person.
Did you?
Like,
What did you do as a thumb person? What did you do as a thumb person? What did you do as a thumb person?
I said, give me a second, dip ass. What
did you do as a thumb person?
What did I do? I don't know. I think I was just like there for the fun. I'm just there for the long time, you know. What would you do if you were a thumb
You just
person?
do-
What would you do if you were a giant thumb person?
Just thrash around. Thrash around, that's all. I don't think you'd have any fucking nerves.
Could you
'cause that's
run?
like...
How do you run? How do you see?
You run in all fours.
How can I don't think thumbs can bend that way.
Can they? I mean, in the show, it bent like regular limbs. It's just they're fucking thumbs now. That's the
No,
only
you
difference.
don't have any feet. You only have the joints that are in your thumb. You only have 2 joints. You know, you don't have your ankles. You don't have any ankles. Like,
Oh, you can't have broken ankles now? Huh,
Isn't
take
it
that, black people!
isn't that kind of weird that you have 2 joints on all your fingers except your thumb?
Yes. I think the only limbs they had was like the more knee and elbow
Elbow.
joints. El bueno. Sorry, my Mexican.
No,
dialect is
bueno,
kinda
si
fucking
senor.
kicked in.
I just want to learn Spanish to like shit talk people in Spanish. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else, you know. I want to like open a whole entire culture to me. The thing about Spanish is like you don't realize how many Spanish memes are out there until you like one Spanish meme, and all of a sudden there are thousands of them.
I mean, that's basically how Jump the Board. One of them goes. They get word. They're like, "Oh, worm. Oh, did fucking
ass?
Julio?
Hello?
Dead ass. Did Julio jump
On
over
God?
to America?
On God, amigo?
Jesus. On Jesus.
On
mate.
Jesus, cuz.
And so yeah, they all fucking stormed in.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Yeah,
And they had babies.
yeah. It's just stupid rapists, you know.
And then they were roommates.
The thing with this, like, oh, they were roommates. If you get enough rapists in like a country, and they're all rapists, all the rapists just rape each other.
So Soviet. I don't think we're supposed to hit that line.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Soviet, please.
Yeah, you know,
Soviet.
if like they'll get what it feels like when you see like some other Mexican dude walking behind them in the shower and just like, you know, hey, what up, dog? What up, homie?
Soviet.
I'm from Mexico.
Soviet. I don't. Oh, we're swimming on ice. All right.
We're swimming under ice, man. We're drowning. This whole entire
We're just
podcast is drowning.
fucking noises.
You should never be like,
So, I'd like to go back to the little topic about something.
You don't have any hands. How you masturbate, man? Like handless people, dude.
Are you
kids
still
may be
the thumb
autistic.
people?
Dude, you're right. I was thinking about that. Like, if you're autistic, how do you
Your
like?
dick is a thumb. Oh, you're talking about autistic kids, not the thumb people. All right, autistic kids. I think they just fucking.
Like,
I think they put the dick on the hand and then intentionally give them some muscle spasms so
Oh,
their hands can flop everywhere.
Imagine having Parkinson's and masturbating.
You're fucking set. You're fucking set, dude. Oh my god.
When I'm older, man, that's the only thing I want.
Parkinson's, just so you can beat your fucking dick.
Really.
Oh
I mean, I
my
probably couldn't
God.
grab it. I just need to like, you know, get a flashlight and tape it to my hands.
You have to put both of your palms against it and then just start fucking just doing your
Two-hander.
fucking thing.
My hands start like spazzing in sync. Oh, we can't talk about this.
A fucking two-hander.
It's too late. Oh no.
Oh god, Chris. Chris.
Oh no.
I got a retarded kid. Hi. If we're on the same topic of our fucking
We should
retarded
not.
kid.
we could just definitely
I
not.
shouldn't go. We don't hit that area.
This
Alright,
ain't
with
it,
that being
cheat.
said, I've seen a woman get fucking raped, and that was the funniest shit ever.
What?
I was like, her child was right there crying under the bridge, and the woman was like, was trying to like, was holding her arm out as if she was trying to reach for me, like asking for help and all that, while she was crying, and the man was fucking pounding down on her. That was the funniest shit ever.
Was she white or black?
And then the guy was fucking Mexican guy too. And
Oh, so no one
child was
cares.
crying under the bridge.
Yeah.
No, what do they got fucking laughed? This shit was funny. Chris, can you please
Anyway.
edit this one out?
Anyway.
Chris, can we please
Chris.
edit this out, please, Chris.
Anyway.
Anyways, all right.
Quick segue. Put the segue. Now we're back. Okay.
No, we're back. We're back from the segue.
Yeah, we're back from the segue. Wow, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that a lot of stuff you're not gonna see because Chris is gonna edit it out?
Yeah, we were just talking about rape. Oh, wasn't outside. Chris, edit that one up, fucking soup.
You know what he said about making it 45 minutes and editing it down? Yeah, we're doing it in an hour. It's probably still gonna end up 30 minutes long.
All right. So Soviet, I'd like to ask you something.
Yeah. You need.
Where do you live? Where do you live? Does your computer have the location on for others to see? I'm just curious to know.
What? Location on? I don't think I have location
Oh.
on.
Strange. I know it's not out. Well, are you aware that people are in the presence of you? Do you feel any presence near you or no?
Presents? What do you mean presents?
I thought you'd get this weird feeling that you feel like you're being watched sometimes. And, now, let me just ask you this final thing.
Yeah.
What did you do with Samantha Gray on the night of October 31st?
And a real hero.